Y'all see the shape. Sorry, y'all. I had got a message. I got a text message. But y'all see that? Okay. Next, I don't blend this in. I just add more to prime the lid. I just add more to prime the lid, and it came out looking like that. And I've learned a trick for your concealer. Like if you use concealer underneath your eyebrows, pack your brush with the concealer first, and then let it get tacky, like let it start to dry, and then put it on, because it works. Just wanted to. Okay, so this is my first time doing my brows like this, so don't mind it. But your brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. So if my brows don't look like perfect, it's okay, because they not supposed to be twinning. They supposed to match, not twin. Well, they not supposed to be twinning at all. They not. And I'm just going above my brows to shape them up. I sound like my TT now, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm just booked because my eyebrows look amazing today. I haven't even did this side and it already look good, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so this is what my brows came out like today. I'm not gonna say that I love them, but they're okay. So I just went on and blended out the edges. Like the edges didn't blend out nothing over here. And we're about to get in with the color. I'm thinking color today, or I'm thinking bold lip. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going in with the Morphe 35X Big Primping Palette. If you watch my YouTube video, you know I got this from TJ Maxx for only $20. Go watch that video. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do a light look today. Maybe some pinks, some shimmer, something natural, but a bold lip, make a statement. Okay, so I'm going with this shade Mirror Check. It's like a pinkish color. Really can't see it, but it's like a pinkish color. And that's gonna be my blender. Not blender, but it's gonna be my shade that I blend, like going towards my brow. And then in the crease, I'm thinking I'm gonna use Volume Up, the shade underneath it, because no, actually I'm gonna use a darker shade to like darken it up a little bit for my crease. But I'm just blending this out right now, and then I'm gonna go in with my crease color and I'll be back. Okay, so off camera I went in with Mad Max, the shade right here, to darken it up a little bit and to smoke it out a little, not a lot, just a little. And as you can see, it's a little darker on the ends. That's what we want. That's what we want. I'm about to show it. Most likely look like one color to y'all, but it's actually 3 colors. But next, I'm going to go with Big Pretty. This shade right here. It is a shimmer, and I'm gonna put that on my finger, and just gonna put that over my lid. No cut crease today, y'all. Just something simple. Something very simple. And I'm done with the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here and do a little Q&A. So a lot of people be wanting to know what I use for foundation. I don't always use foundation, but when I do use foundation, I use the Makeup Revolution London Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade F16. It's a darker shade. But I also use the Black Radiance Butterscotch, and I mix these two together. Makes my perfect shade. If I want to use something without having to mix foundations, I use the Believe Beauty foundation in the shade Hazelnut, and it looks darker than me, but this is actually my skin tone during the summer because I do tend to tan in the face a lot. So this is my shade as well. I also use the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in shade. Okay, so the video cut off and I was saying I also used the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation by Maybelline New York in the shade Deep Golden, and I also take this one with the Black Radiance Butterscotch, and I mix these two together to get my perfect skin tone. And sometimes I'll mix this Believe Beauty in the shade Cafe. I'll mix it sometimes, but I usually don't use this one too much. I also use Fenty. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, but I also use Fenty. I will list it. I'll find it and I'll list it for y'all, and I'll list the shade. But I also mixed that one too because I did get a darker shade, but I mixed that one too. I find myself mixing foundations a lot because I can't find like a true match, but if I have to pick, it'll be this one as a true. Okay, so today for the sake of this video, we're gonna use the Believe Beauty in this shade Hazelnut because we're not about to go through all of that. So I pumped it out the back of my hand after I given it a shake because, you know, you gotta give it a shake. I usually start down here, and as you can see, it don't look like it right now, but once I blend it in, it's perfect. Okay, don't come for me. Don't come for me. No foundation. Okay, so for concealer, if I'm feeling like being very natural in a day's time, I go with the 16-Hour Camo Concealer Deep Olive. But if I want to be brighter, I go with the e.l.f. Hydrated Camo Concealer with the satin finish in this shade Medium Beige. And you can see the difference in the colors. This one's a little darker and this one's lighter. And I go with this sometimes, but this one is just like to darken it up, you know, like darken it up. But I do not contour with liquid. I use powder. Reason being, I don't like liquid contour or cream contour. I don't like it. Powder contour all the way. So today I feel like going a little lighter. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put a little there, And we're gonna put a little here. And we're gonna put a little here. And a little here. A line here. A dot there. A little bit. But my main concern is to focus on these parts, this part, that part a little bit. And I take it here sometimes. Ugh, got hair on my face. And let me get a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and I'll be back. Okay, so while I wait for this to get a little tacky, a lot of people ask why I don't always use foundation. Mainly because when you're doing makeup, when you do a full face of makeup, having foundation on is just like an extra layer, because before you put on a foundation, you have to moisturize, you have to prime, you have to get your skin ready basically for all the makeup. Putting on foundation is just an extra layer. I usually just get a concealer that's close to my skin tone, and I put light concealer, a skin tone foundation, and then I worry about my contour after. And how I do it, I'll do like full highlight and then like, you know, a darker concealer like this to like blend out to make it look like I have foundation on, but I really don't, if you understand. Okay, so it cut off. So if you understand it, I'll do a video and try to explain it, but this is just a quick tutorial, nothing major. Don't be alarmed, I will inform y'all in a whole video, but right now I just want to get this out for y'all so y'all can see how I do my makeup. I didn't do my eyebrows on camera, and I'm so sorry, because I mean, who wants to sit there and watch me do eyebrows for 30 minutes? No one. So let's get into blending out this concealer. Okay, so when blending your concealer, you want to make sure you get underneath your eye, and you want to just brighten up the face where your foundation is, and letting it sit makes it get a little sticky and it's easier to blend. And you don't want to drag your foundation down too much. I mean, you don't want to drag your concealer down too much. You want to keep it in that spot you need it. And as you can see, it's lighter, but I drag mine down and go around the nose like this for a brighter look, so I look snatched when I do my contour. And like I said, I do powder contour, and how I do that, I bake, and while I'm baking, I contour. But let me finish blending this out, and I'll come back to y'all after I'm done with this. Okay, and let me put y'all on game. If y'all shop Ulta, you know they have the Juvia's Place collection. Juvia's Place is only found at Ulta unless you find it at, you know, somebody trying to resell it. But I advise you to get your Juvia's Place from Ulta. Hands down. Best collection to ever bless Ulta's shelves. But if you're a girl of darker color, if you're around the same shade as me and you need a good contour shade, get the Chocolates by Juvia's Place, and I use this shade to contour. Does wonders. And also get the Berries by Juvia's Place for blush, and I use this shade for blush. It broke, I'm sorry, but y'all gotta get them. Okay, so before we get anywhere else, we're gonna let this dry before I set it, because I don't want it to be sitting on my face for too long, because now I'm about to tone it down. So if you're just going for a natural look and you don't want to, you know, darken your concealer up or lighten it anymore, you'll just go in with a translucent powder. For a translucent powder, I use the CoverGirl Clean Fresh, and it's translucent. The shade is translucent. If I want to be more bronzier, I'll go for the True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in the shade Honeymoon. And of course, Airspun and I use the shade Naturally Neutral. So today we're just going for a simple look. So I'm gonna use translucent powder. This is what it looked like. It's not like a loose powder, it's just a setting powder. I'm gonna take the bottom of this beauty blender and I'm gonna dab it, and then we're just gonna lightly tap it on my face. Boom. And it still keeps the same shade as what you put on, because let's just take it as it's like a clear powder. It shows white, but once you blend it in, it's like clear, basically. That's translucent. That's the best way I could describe it to y'all. So yeah, but to set this, and then we're gonna come back to contour. Okay, y'all, so I contour my nose off camera. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to contour my nose on camera. I'll do it in a YouTube video for y'all one day. But I'm about to contour my face. I just take this brush, dab some on there, and boom. And because I'm a girl, you don't go down extremely far. You stop halfway. Because you're a girl, you don't go all the way down. Please don't go all the way down. Just stop halfway, okay? And then I'll show y'all how I layer on my blush in the next clip. Okay, so off camera, I took my show y'all. I took my airspun and put that there for my contour to not be so, you know, far down. But anyways, I'm gonna take this shade, this brush, dab it, and then on top of the contour, that's why I put my blush, blend it in, period. Okay, so boom, so this is what it looked like when, you know, I'm sort of kind of finished. Okay, I didn't want that to fall. So now I'm just gonna line my lips with the crayon case color pencil in the shade Browser. I'm sharpening it. I'm gonna line my lip, and then I'm gonna put some lip gloss on, and I'll be back for the lashes. Okay, so let's talk lashes real quick. I just tried to see how I look with some, you know, some little natural lashes. Once you start putting on bigger lashes and fluffier lashes, you will never want to put on smaller lashes again. Let's just get that out the way. You would never want to put on lashes again. Take it from me. Okay, so I put the lash glue on it. I let it dry until it get a little tacky, and then I put it as close as I can to, you know, on top. Y'all forgive me because I can't even think of the correct terms to use. So I just let it dry until it get tacky, and then I put it on top, and I try to get it as close as I can to my real lashes, so you know they'll look natural. Well, not natural, because obviously who but to have some big ass lashes like this on. And I usually have to use two hands because it don't always want to stay down like today. What's going on? Okay, so as you can see in the inside, I cut the lash because couldn't see, and I always have these on and they never right, and they be making me look like I got a lazy eye, which I really do think I have a lazy eye. And these lashes actually show that I have a lazy eye, because these lashes are heavy. So like trying to keep my eye open normally with these lashes on just don't work. It makes my eye look smaller than what it is. But I did cut it. It don't look that bad until I put the other one on, because I cut this one too. So we will see. Okay, so I didn't really do much to the bottom lash besides put mascara on, and I used the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original in the shade black, of course, to the bottom lash line. But other than that, this is it. I did cut the inner corners. It do look a little better, but yeah, that's how I do my makeup. And probably gonna film some TikToks, get some content out. YouTube videos, maybe, we never know. But I did switch it up. I do have a left side part today. But this is the look. Y'all let me know if y'all liked it. Comment down below what videos y'all want to see next. This is my Snapchat makeup tutorial. I tried to show y'all the most I could, but of course, you know, on Snapchat you really can't do long videos. That's why it's all broken up. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? Subscribe. Bye.